Welcome to Screw the Commute, the entrepreneurial podcast dedicated to getting you out of the car and into the money. With your host, lifelong entrepreneur and multimillionaire, Tom Antion.
Hey everybody, it's Tom here with episode 1044 of Screw the Commute podcast. Today we're going to talk about eyeglasses. And you might say, well, Tom, I got perfect vision. I don't need any eyeglasses. Well, that you might have perfect vision, but let me tell you a little bit about it. Hang in here, and of other things that can happen to your eyes if you don't have sunglasses and blue blockers and things like that. So that's what we're going to talk about today. And also, one other episode that you should listen to with lots of tips that have nothing to do with eyeglasses, but have to do with eye strain and headaches and things like that on where to put your monitor. That was episode 1032. So anytime you want to get to a back episode, you go to screwthecommute.com/ and then the episode number. That one was 1032. And last episode, 1043, is new skills and how they can, whether they're business related or not, they can help get you customers. How about that? All right, so pick up a copy of my automation ebook at screwthecommute.com/automate free. Get version 3.0, that's the latest. And check out my mentor program, greatinternetmarketingtraining.com, and my school, imtcva.org, the only licensed dedicated internet and digital marketing school in the country, probably the world, where it is licensed, and it took me 3 years of living hell to get the license, all right? It's the only licensed, dedicated school on this topic, internet and digital marketing, certified to operate by SHEV, the State Council on Higher Education in Virginia, but you don't have to be in Virginia because it's quality distance learning. All right. So I've been thinking about this vision stuff a lot more since I got cataracts, and I got both operations done, each eye, a couple weeks apart, and 20/20 vision now. Don't have to wear glasses like I've been for 100 years. But it made me really thinking a lot more about glasses and eyesight and eye strain, like I said on episode 1032. And I really got started thinking about eyeglasses way back, probably 10 years ago, when Mark, my video guy, actually worked here in the retreat center. And I used to see him with all these cool glasses coming on. And I'm thinking, how are you affording all these glasses? You know, I know how much I pay. Are you selling drugs on the side? I mean, glasses are expensive. And he said, oh, no, I order them online at Zenni Optical. And I said, Zenni Optical, what is that? He says, oh, you just put in your prescription and your pupil distance, and you can buy all these great glasses online, and they're just as good as the ones you buy locally. In fact, I suspect the ones that you go in locally are ordering from them, or ordering overseas. I mean, I probably saved over the years at least $10,000 in glasses, at least, because the glasses I have been wore cost locally $440, and the last pair I bought on Zenni Optical was $82.95 plus a little bit of shipping. All right. And I get several pairs a year, and you got sunglasses and this and that. So I at least saved $10,000 ordering online. Now, one thing I have to say, I'm not giving you medical advice here. All right. I'm sure if you went to a local place, they could fit it perfectly and this, that, I don't know. I'm just telling you my experience and my video guy's experience. And of course, doing video, your eyesight needs to be pretty darn good, right? We both had great success, and I tell everybody about this. You can save enormous amounts of money. All right, but you say, well, Tom, I have perfect vision, and I don't need glasses. Well, let's think about this. Do you wear sunglasses? And do you wear quality sunglasses that have UV protection? And do you get to pick a variety of frames, or you just have to pick them off of the shelf and pay a lot of money for them? All right. Well, you can go to, Zenni is one of a couple different ones you can get, just order them online. And you can try them on. So you can have a picture of your face up there and then pick the frames you're interested in and show them on your face. So it's a very, it's not a hard process, but it is a process. And especially when you do your first one to get your pupil distance. That's a PD, they call it. Now, if you ask your optometrist who sells glasses for it, see, they never give it to you on your prescription because they don't want you going to, and if you ask for it, they know you're kind of bypassing buying the glasses for them where they're going to make $300-400 per pair profit on your sale. So you have to measure your own pupil distance. And it doesn't have to be exactly perfect. I mean, I think it's in millimeters. I think mine's 64, 65, something like that. And so once you have that in your prescription, you just load it up to their website, and then you pick the frames that you want. You make sure you have all these filters. Like, for instance, the last pair I bought, I made a mistake. And the temples were just a few millimeters too short. It didn't stop me wearing them at all. It just, they would slide a little bit on me. So the next time I just got a pair that had a couple millimeter longer temple, and bam, wham. It's still that few millimeters of temple was not worth $300-400, put it that way. All right. So even if you just want to get sunglasses, you got lots of options there, and you can get blue blockers. Now, blue blocking research is a little bit controversial, but a lot of people are saying that it has reduced, and blue blockers are when you look at a screen a lot. And so the blue blocking people claim, and a lot of people agree with this, that wore blue blocker sunglasses or glasses, that it does reduce their eye strain. And they actually report that it improves their sleep quality, which all of this stuff is great for your business, by the way. If you have less eye strain and improved sleep quality, you'll think better and you'll make better decisions and you'll be more energetic and all these good things from sleep, especially if a lot of people look at their cell phones or tablets at night before bed. So blue blocking is important. And then you can just get fashion frames with no prescription way, way cheaper than if you went to a local. Even if a lot of people wear glasses as a fashion statement, even though their eyes are perfect. See? So this is a great thing. Like I said, I use Zenny Optical. There's enormous numbers of options on there, frames. You'll be amazed at how cheap the frames are. And you can get the finest prescription lenses with progressive and everything for dirt cheap compared. And like I said, they were as good or better than the ones I ever got locally before I started doing this. So this is a cost savings. And if you have good lenses and good UV protection, you're going to have less eye trouble. And if it happens, the blue blocking stuff works out for you, then you'll have reduced eye strain and improved sleep quality. So there's no real downside of this. You save money, you get great quality, and all you have to do one time is figure out your pupil distance. And in fact, they give you a thing to measure it yourself. All right. So if you have somebody else to help you, that's even better, but you can do it in a mirror. So that's a little bit about eyeglasses. And, a lot of things I've done, 1,044 episodes. There's so many little things that help your business that the mainstream doesn't talk about. It's like, finance and selling techniques and all of that stuff is critically important. But this stuff makes your life better. It helps you in business. It makes, like I said, your life better. I mean, if you're less tired, more energetic, less headaches, and see better and save money, I mean, come on. That's all good for you, your business, and your family. And if you have a family, it's all buying glasses. You're going to save way more than $10,000 like I did. I'm just buying them for myself. All right, so that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. We will catch you on the next episode, but make sure you check out my mentor program so you get one-on-one help. Nobody at my level on this earth We'll talk to you one-on-one, along with one-on-one for my entire team that's been trained by me. So check it out. And if you're in it, you get a scholarship to my school, which you can gift to somebody and save yourself a couple $100,000 sending them to a 4-year college, even though it can be done concurrently with a college. But I'm going to give them things that are valuable in the marketplace right now, not making them take stupid classes just to run the bill up for you. All right, so that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. We'll catch you all in the next episode. See you later.